will be control center to kick things off here.
Yeah, I keep calling it control tower just because it's really tall.
I mean, the map's called Litong Tower, so you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're just not technically correct.
I'm not technically correct, which is, as they said, the best type of correct. I'm only decently correct. I've got that correctness that leaves a bad taste in my mouth, you know. Well, let's see.
What do they
so
got?
far, it's looking pretty normal. Yep, he's on the Brigida.
Choice A1 for the moment was showing us a Doom Fist, but then swaps off, and so far, not going to be any dive. This map doesn't have that much verticality to it, so maybe in some future rounds here we'll find out. But for now, KongDoo Panthera taking a beating off the start. It's going to be 2 swift kills grabbed up here by GC Busan Wave. Ritz nearly getting knocked out of the mech, but does retreat back around onto the actual point itself. Will be prepped to go ahead and pick that one up for his squad as he slowly will get topped up here.
Yeah. Interesting they gave the majority of that ult charge to Alpha E instead of getting the support ults from Fielder. They actually burst him with Alpha E's armor pack instead of slowly taking it up to get a faster trance. I think the trance is better.
Coming out, it's going to be True hitting the ground and now being eliminated.
Well, I mean, this is looking real rough for KongDoo. As look at Edison, he's already got the grab, 92 energy here as well. He gets that chasing kill onto Kostos with the help of Alpha E. Now they've got this choke controlled. Agatha soon to have that Transcendence, but you know, that's going to be how they get through here.
Grab ready to go, 100 energy set here for Edison. And it's just a kite back for KongDoo Panthera to start things off. Now Transcendence out from Agatha. Grab will come through. Transcendence going to be expiring here momentarily. Looking for the pin. Kleston going to get popped out of the mech. And very swiftly, the kills come afterward. GC Busan Wave looking untouchable here so far.
And, you know, Merritt still doesn't have the grab. He's going to have to hope for some right clicks here, but look at GC Busan Wave not giving him many opportunities to hit those. And they've got the double support ultimate either way, so it's looking real rough for if you're a KongDoo fan.
Yep, rallies out, trying to keep him topped up. Kleston taken out of the mech again. Does have the bomb ready to go. Throws that one down for a pickoff. Will not find any, but should be able to make it back into the mech safely, and does so. You see Busan Wave still fighting kills over. Pop him back out. Kleston goes down as Fielder comes up with a kill.
And now they're just going to use the grab part 2 here on the choke. This time, KongDoo has both support ultimates ready. Where I'm very much hoping that, oh, they even sneak around here. Okay, hold that thought.
They're trying to wrap around the side, but they just get locked up again. Edison holding the grab, but not going to get a chance to use it. Kleston manages to find the kill. Now Alpha E, Ritz, Ion, everybody getting taken out. The things look good here. KongDoo Panthera will be able to get this flip on the back of the team wipe at 95%.
Bit of a, we have to point fingers, you know, a little bit at the reaction time of GC Busan Wave there, just not realizing this was happening until far too late, playing far back there. Now they're getting shattered.
Okay, catches multiple members here. So far, no deaths, however. Rally, all that was needed to sustain them through.
Oh, I like this grab from Edison, though.
Yeah, grab does come down, locking him up. Agatha has the Transcendence out. Bomb going to be going into the back now late, looking for the pickoff, and Kostos will be taken down. Answering bomb from Kleston. Not going to find anything. Push forward, Alpha E, booping choice they want on the fate. There, finds a kill, follows up for a second before Agatha takes him down. GC Busan Wave, however, still very much winning the fight. Pop Kleston out right here on the finish. Edison scooping up that final blow. Will be the cap coming back in. GC Busan regaining control. Only 43% gain for KongDoo Panthera. They do manage to tag in the back here with the help of Kostos, but he will be eliminated. Fielder able to hand him down. Pin coming forward, answering pin out from True. Or from Ion in there on the True. Drags him further onto the point, and Kleston cannot arrive in time.
Yep, and there's the block on the Choice A1's shield bash into the point there by Ion. And overall, a very textbook round of control center, command center,
control center.
Just like never gonna get it right. But anyway,
like I said, it's the map that's all about CC.
Yes.
So think about it like CC.
Well,
it's a control map, so it's a control.
Well, then center. I started thinking about command center from StarCraft.
Yeah, but it's a control style map. I can't even talk now because you're infecting me with your illiteracy and. We gotta break down those fights. I mean, Ion had good control of the chokes, good charge timings. Edison's
decisive grab there at the end after the later fight there. You know, after KongDoo had already used their Spores Mitts, was really well done. Let's see how this neutral fight goes.
Oh, looking for the pin, not going to be able to find it. Ion tagged up quite a bit, will be taken down by the Fire Strike. Good start for KongDoo. Will be the charge forward as they look for a little bit more, and Choi-Se-Wan comes up with the second kill. As Ritz will be knocked out right at the end, but he can go hopping off the side of the map as to not delay his team even further.
Unfortunately for Ion, getting knocked over there almost certainly was going to spell his death there, his demise. So Merit controlling this choke now, having a great time on the Zarya here this round compared to the last one where he was completely outclassed. Ooh, it gets that right click in there too. Predicts where they're going to go. Kleston knocks him off.
Oh yeah, looking for that knockdown. Very nicely done. And they get the follow-up. Ion falling low, but actually will be costing Kleston his mech in the end.
This grab's going to have to be big for Merit if they want to keep control.
Yep, Bailey has it online. Now going to be ready. Sees Ritz over to the side. Could just throw it. Will be able to do so. Only locks up Fielder, who has the Transcendence. The rest of the team going to be joining in. Answering grab is out from Edison. Locking him up. Agatha falling lower and lower. The shatter, though, is absolutely huge from True. Shuts them down as they try to get the kill. Oh, everybody greeting forward, trying to get rid of Agatha. And they fell right into the trap.
True, just being really, you know, aware of the angle there. And knowing that, as you say, when the greed comes through, you're trying to get that chase kill. He's going to be there to swoop it up. So very, very good individual decision now. Kleston knocks them off again.
Yep, Bomb going to be coming in. Ion falling low. Sound barrier is going to be out. Bomb out. From both of these guys, not going to be finding anything. Fielder, however, comes up the first kill as True will get dropped. Kleston taken out of the mech and Merit eliminated. So it seems like GC Busan Wave will be able to make their way over onto the point and get this flip coming through right as it hits 72% for KongDoo.
Yep, this is not going to be an easy point to hold on to, though. As you can see here, they just don't have much of an ult lead at the moment. In fact, just slightly behind is the grab here, and it's a wider map where you don't have control of the choke.
Pushing forward, Shatter coming down from Ion, not going to find anything other than death for himself. Answering Shatter here from True, locks up two. Both supports now going to be eliminated. Could be a very fast flip for KongDoo, who suddenly look like they are alive here in the second round. A bit of a wake-up call for them after Control Center.
Yeah,
and
KongDoo
now on Night Market look very good.
KongDoo's just been controlling this high ground. You know, on the attack that came from it, there was no one to knock them off. They've been controlling it with Kleston when GC Busan Wave has been trying to control it. This time he's staying below, doesn't want to get too predictable here. Grab potential, right into the wall.
Right into the corner here. Zapping away, weaving a couple punches in there, but Fielder keeps them all topped up. Bomb now coming through, a short one here from Kleston. Not going to find anything. No combo on the back of the grab. Ritz did not have his self-destruct ready to go. KongDoo Panthera worked their way back over towards the point. Shatter, set and ready, hits it big. Ion taken down, True swinging away, comes up with a kill onto Edison. Ritz now going to be remexed, but the pin is good, and True has put the team on his back for this round on Night Market. They will close it out 127.
And he wouldn't have had that Shatter had he not been aggressive when the grab came through there. He comes in, charges, swings with a left click, always maximizing his charge, yet staying safe. It's very impressive to see a Reinhardt that's really balancing perfectly aggression and ult charge build, not looking for kills per se in every fight, but looking for opportunities to build so many shatters that eventually he's going to find the ones, and his accuracy on those shatters was unparalleled compared to Ion, who had a decent game of Rhine. But now that we go to this third round, it's all about Gardens to decide who's going to take the lead in this series. But for, you know, for GC Busan Wave, feels like the wind's out of the sails there. That was a pretty terrifying round, but I think they just got outclassed in positioning, got outclassed in ult usage. They're going to hope to win this neutral fight here now as we head into the point.
Yep, straight up main here. Pin coming down, that's going to be Ritz taken out of the mech already. True finding another opening for his squad. Does fall low, kites back safely. Shield bash in from Choi-Se-Wan, trying to keep them all topped up. Armor back going to be coming down, but True still will get dropped. And now Kleston, unable to stand behind that shield, will get popped out of the mech. So looking like another first fight here for GC Busan Wave that they win.
Close call, man. You know, with Ritz getting demeched so early, it looked really bad for GC Busan Wave, but they're able to turn it around. the back of really just good heal timings from Alpha Yi. And obviously in the longer fight there that you win, the Brigitte is going to build a faster rally, which will be ready very soon. It'll be second ultimate for GC Busan Wave behind the Shatter, which Ion can get with one left click.
Amping it up here, looking to keep everybody topped up. Drew finds another pin. This time Alpha Yi taking out Ion, trying to cut his way back. Just about to have that Shatter online. Speaking of which, Drew, he's got his ready to go, drops the hammer. This is going to be another very fast flip on the point. KongDoo Panthera regaining control, only 31% for GC Busan Wave.
And that's the fine line you walk as a Reinhardt there. Ion's at 96%. He knows one left click's going to seal it, but there's a bubble on the target he's trying to swing on. He can't hit them. He can't do the damage. He can't build ult. And he's then overextended and killed. KongDoo capitalizes there. It's easy to hit the Shatter when there's no enemy Rein to deny that with a barrier. Rallies up as they try to retake.
Pushing forward, grab comes out from Merritt, locks him into the wall. Ion taken down again, no chance to use that Shatter. Fielder here with the Transcendence pops at one, but they have to kite back, so effectively just losing out on the ultimate completely.
And as he dies first again and doesn't get the Shatter, True will nearly lap him. Doesn't matter if you're holding the Shatter if you can't ever use it.
Back around the bridge, Kleston gonna be dumping the bomb. Brit's able to follow up, kills off the Baby Diva, and Fielder comes up with a big one onto True. Knocking him out before he can get another Shatter online. A very fine pickoff here as they just need to eliminate Kostos, who's skirting his way around the top of the point. A couple more shots will finish him off. The flip will be coming back in for GC Busan Wave.
Nice capitalization on the lack of a Diva there by Edison, dropping the grab as soon as the self-destruct came out, which was very aggressive from Kleston. He was instantly killed as well there, so no remake potential. GC Busan Wave did that the most ult-efficient way they could. Just one single grab here. Now controlling the choke with that Shatter still held by Ion. He's hoping to have a big one here. And I think that KongDoo Panthera will be good. Well, hold that thought.
He's going to get locked down. True pushes in, flips over to the left side. Drops his zone, but the bomb is set up there. And Ritz finds a triple kill. As everyone was on the ground. Daydream as well, picking up Agatha and Kleston with the right click. Team wipe comes through. GC Busan Wave. They do have the lead for now.
I was going to say KongDoo Panthera would do well to respect the fact that there is a Shatter ready there, and they're just trying to force their way through, hoping for a shield bash, but it does not work out. GC Busan Wave continues to be insanely ult efficient here. They control this choke again, this time with the grab.
Yep, grab will be coming down, locks him up, looking for the pin. True getting hammered, will be taken out. Ion just finds his way up to I believe that was
another Shatter.
Quintuple kill really coming through on the back of that.
Yeah.
Flip over onto the Wrecking Ball. True desperation now for KongDoo Panthera. True already taking a ton of damage. Choice Wan here on the Doomfist trying to make his way over there. True not going to be able to make it. Choice Wan just managed to tag in. Will be topped back up by that Transcendence, but now it's expired. Kostos just to alleviate the pressure just a slight little bit by getting rid of Fielder, but KongDoo Panthera still suffering so many losses. Kleston going to be popped out of the mech, and GC Busan Wave answer back with a vengeance here. Now at 99%, 55, all that KongDoo Panthera had, desperately trying to string members back into the point, trying to regain control. Drew going to be zipping around, Graviton Surge thrown in. Not really going to lock anybody up as the pin had connected in onto the Wrecking Ball. Still going to be contested, Transcendence expiring from Fielder, working his way back through. Kleston going to be knocked out of the mech and eliminated, and that should be it. OT will plummet 155, GC Busan Wave. They do close out Lijiang Tower, but it was not with a 2-0, and they had to work for it.
And you can really feel the tank line here, especially the main tanks, the Reinhardts are the ones who are leading this map, leading how the control of the chokes works, how the team works around them, and leading the series as the map now ends in Ion's favor. So he had a struggle right on the very beginning of that point, died twice, holding the Shatter, but then eventually KongDoo Panthera got a little bit too confident that they could fight him in that choke and win every time, because after that it was Shatter after Shatter. We saw insanely fast ult builds there. You know, Edison abusing the fact that there was that Diva mech going across the map in a self-destruct, so no way to D-Matrix his grab. And it was two really big Graviton surges out of Edison, you know, that a lot of Zarya's wouldn't have gone for, but he did decisively. That pulled them ahead. So great lead now for GC Busan Wave, but it was not the dominant 2-0 most would have expected. It was definitely a little bit more back and forth. And I think there's a decent chance we'll see Alpha Yi subbed out moving into the next map. because his Brigida was fine, but it wasn't anything revolutionary, and we know Delight has been overall more consistent, more fielded Brigida. Meanwhile, for Merit, you know, I think it's been a little bit inconsistent. Like, he started off pretty well, but I can't just, you know, I can't myself say, I feel like after that map we can say, yes, like, it's him, it's not Selly today, this makes sense. I can't say that after that first map, unfortunately.
Well, either way, Selly not listed. Maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe it was, you know, an admin mistake or something that we don't have him listed. But it is flu season. You never know. Could be sick. You know, you see a lot of players on the stage currently wearing their masks. That will be why. Influenza has been going around. Wolf, of course, you have recently recovered. Yeah,
Humbaba as well. You know, is rumored to have influenza last week and was unfortunately unable to play for O2 team. So yeah, it's definitely going around, and it can affect your condition. It can affect your play. I mean, most people can't get out of bed. For that, myself included. Luckily, I was able to fight my way through and survive through the broadcast last week. Fortunate that his self-destruct he used on that final point on Gardens that cost them big. He died instantly. He used it the second he had it, which is almost never correct. It's a panic moment there, but in terms of controlling the zones there, he did a lot for the squad, maximizing damage. Ult usage, though, leaving a little bit to be desired, unfortunately.
Well, no swaps whatsoever. Alfie still going to be sticking through some Delight and Janggu on the bench, as is Shine. No changes to be made. KongDoo Panthera, where do they want to take us? Will be Numbani, so possibly looking to change things up a little bit. Juan, do we see a Genji?
Could be, and it also could be the reason why we don't see Alpha E subbed out, because this is a map where he can run the Genji himself on attack and lead to early caps, snowballs of A. So this is what I've been wanting to see as Alpha E on Numbani for a long time. Finally get to see that, finally get my wish here, my selfish desire to see Alpha E's Genji. We haven't seen it since Season 2. Here's hoping. We've seen a very little amount of Edison Genji on Numbani and on Hollywood. He's shown it and then swapped the last second so many times.
Yeah.
But you would expect that with these two players, you'd rather have Edison on the Brigida and Alpha E playing the Genji, but I guess Edison has just become the new dive player for the squad, and that's why we don't see Alpha E very often.
And it seems so. So going to be relying on Edison to get the kills, and on Alpha E to shut down Juan.
Yeah, meanwhile...
Merit here on the Hanzo, getting a double tag there onto Ritz.
Bit of an odd pick here for the map.
Going to be going for the brothers duo. Bit of damage as both these Genjis meet. Oh, Edison overextending, pushes his way down the main street. It's taken down by Agatha.
This is actually something that could snowball very quickly.
Yeah, very good opening. Push forward. Juan now finding a kill on a fielder, dashing through. Some damage here onto Ion. Now eliminated as Merit finds the kill. So far, the only thing GC Busan is able to do is pop Klesson out of the mech, and I don't think that KongDoo is too concerned about that.
Yeah.
So Dragon Strike online, nearly a blade. This should just be the cap here onto A.
I think Edison should go ahead and swap over to the Zarya. They're going to actually go for a contest here.
Dragon Strike.
Oh, man.
Daydream going to be eliminated. Dragon Strike into Storm Arrows. This is a very dead Lucio. Edison again. Falling as True comes up with a kill. Dragon Blade to really seal the deal on the cap. Juan takes out Alpha E, rejoins in. Look at the pop out here onto Ritz. Swaps now going to be coming through for GC Busan Wave.
Yeah, you know, you bought a few seconds of time, GC Busan Wave, but things could have been worse. Juan pulls the blade out the second he gets it, because he knew he was going to switch over to the Brigida the second they got the cap, whether he needed the blade or not. He wasn't going to use it on the streets phase, just wasting time building Zarya ult at that point. They could be very thankful that GC Busan Wave was running that comp in the first place, because now Merit's not even behind an ult charge at all. You know, minus the one right click Edison connected with there. I believe that's the reason why he's 5% ahead. But KongDoo gets a free push around this corner, and things could not be better for this team, man. They have a great time bank.
It's going to be the bomb to open things up, looking for a pick off into the backside. Not able to find anything. Now Transcendence out from Fielder, and the rally from Alpha Yi. Pushing forward. Will be 2 kills grabbed up now, 3 here as KongDoo Panthera will be routed back into the spawn room. Hope coming down, Kleston just going to be jumping off the side. Team wipe completed. GC Busan Wave will be able to stabilize after the swap to the 3-3.
Yeah, it was a really good decisive fight by Edison. Once the self-destruct came out, he committed forward there with the speed boost, built that high energy, did the majority of the damage, now holding 70% of a grab, taking a pretty big lead this time now in that regard.
Looking for the pin. Not quite going to have that connection. Bomb into the back, looking for the pick-off, will not find it either. So Ion gets the first kill here in the next fight. And just going to be wrapping around the back side of the point, looking for some more kills. Nowhere for True to go. He'll get taken down. GC Busan. Back over to the cart.
And they're just grabbing these picks and these chokes. I mean, the charge attempt there from Ion was really good. It didn't end up getting the initial kill, but they did so much damage there in the choke. And with Edison's bubble management, he ends up with high energy. Again, already at 80. Basically only losing a little bit of that from the last fight. It's fading down again, but KongDoo is waiting for that grab. They can't really hard engage without it. Rally's going to get Merit closer to the fight. That's the idea.
Shatter getting dropped in, finds 2, but Transcendence is there from Agatha. Deny the damage, but now Graviton Surge in. Ion finds 1 as Colossus gets dropped. Looking for a little bit more, however. Will not be able to find it immediately, but now do push forward, do get those kills. Kleston's going off the side again as KongDoo Panthera get team wiped. So 2:45 about on the clock. Need to get this cart moving. Another Shatter ready.
Yeah, GC Busan Wave just needs to control this choke yet again because Merit used that grab and it failed. They have no real disadvantages here. In fact, look at Edison. He tracks where they are, knows they're coming in this way. If they turn back around, which they do, that buys them further time to get in position.
Shatter comes down. They find Ritz and will be able to melt him out of the mech fielder, safe behind the shield. Bomb dropped in, finds Agatha, turns it around. It's right back in as Ion scoops up the double onto True and Choi Se-wan.
Ion is just ready there to catch that one moment where True drops the barrier. He may have gotten the better leading Shatter, you could argue, but the follow-up was there for Ion, totally denying it, flipping the fight on its head. He's had a great Numbani, and once again, Edison spots them out while gaining ult charge. They're gonna take the fight to the streets. He just backs off. He wants to grab on the cart for contest.
Pushing their way forward. Nice pin here from True to open things up. Daydream going to be eliminated. Sound barrier now out from Kostos. KongDoo Panthera, though, can they convert this onto a meaningful push here with the cart fielder? Being everybody else topped up for GC Busan Wave. Edison falling low, will get taken down. True finds a double kill as he follows up onto Ion. I got the spamming away up close and personal with the enemy Zenyatta, but this is not an even fight. He's got friends, they take him down, fielder falls, and the cart can finally advance over towards B.
And most important of all, this time KongDoo's got the answer for the grab, ready to go. So this contest for GC Busan Wave is a bit of a pipe dream. They can try to charge in, they can use Ion to lead that, but I don't know if it's even reasonable. Okay, they're gonna go for it. Lucio to tag. They back away.
Yep, cannot really contest that one fully, so
this is
you just have to hand it over.
Very, very tough decision to make. What GC Busan Wave did is to say, like, look, you know what? This is just not a favorable fight. We have to give it. Most teams wouldn't do that.
Shatter coming down, not going to find anything here for True. Bashed up, going low. Ion now, dumping his own Shatter. Transcendence is going to be there. And over to the side, True getting taken away from his team. Tries to rejoin, but just gets locked up into the Graviton Surge. Still no kills to be found yet, however. But GC Busan Wave are not done yet. They're pushing forward. They're looking for more. True will go down.
Loving Daydream's positioning there, knocking them out of, knocking them into disarray, cutting the team in half, and now, I mean, that's, nobody dies, but KongDoo loses the fight, they back away. That's the fights you want to take. GC Busan Wave, they could have taken the fight on B, but they wanted to take the better fight, and that's what they did.
They're only able to find the one. Ion getting locked up there for the moment. Another Shadow going to be online, slams it down. It's going to be absolutely massive, this time catching Agatha, who does have that Transcendence up. Has not had to pop it yet, but because he's already losing members, just needs it for that final approach as they go down to 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Ion's follow-up shatters here have been absolutely phenomenal. It's crazy how many times True's hit the first one, but he's hit the second one, the only one that really matters. You know, the latest ult is the one that is going to get the most value. The Agatha still holds that trance for the grab here, but he cannot die before it goes off. There it is.
Locking him up, Choi Se-wan. Falling low, but does manage to be sustained by Agatha here with that Transcendence. Shatter coming out from Ion, looking to lock him up again, looking to get some further kills here. It will be True crumbling in the front line yet again. Folk gets out, had a fantastic round on Lijiang Tower, but here on Numbani, Ion is just excelling.
And Fielder did most of the damage in that fight, building 70% of an ult. From the high ground, he dropped down low, kept his armor from the previous rally. When he got low, almost down to health there, almost down to that armor, immediately Alpha E pops him back up to full health, so he is doing tons of damage. And now he's got another trance ready. Like, it's crazy.
Yep. Now online, Edison getting closer. Closer to that next Graviton Surge, just 8% away, Agatha. About to have the Transcendence to match. It's going to be a bomb into the back, looking to cause some disruption here. Flip over to the side. Ion gets the shield up. Shadow going to be coming down from True, but he is the one losing members. Now he is going to be eliminated, and no one can get onto the card. So right here at B, they have to get completion onto it, but not much further past it.
Yeah. So now it's really time to see, does Edison play the attack Genji here? How well does their dive favor, or how well does it match up against KongDoo Panthera? Do we favor GC Busan Wave here after their lackluster defensive Genji? Because that's going to be the really big story here. If they can match the time bank of KongDoo off of A, basically taking the first push, they're in pole position to take a 2-0 lead here and a very quick second map. So,
yep, which would force KongDoo into a reverse sweep situation if they wanted to qualify today for the round of 8. Otherwise, it's kind of have to sit back, watch Stormquake, watch Gen G, see how they perform in these final matches, and try to find success. I mean, they cannot afford to lose points.
Yeah, I did misspeak earlier when I said that Ella Mystic was fighting Gen G this week. It's Meta Athena they have to face. Still a favorable matchup for them. But yes, it is, of course, the Gen G Stormquake match. That is going to be the big one. So looking at this, I mean, first of all, I'm happy to say that finally we have, you know, a meta where Genji is pretty much the norm, the required hero on attack on Numbani. Almost every team is doing that right now. Just kind of reminds me of Anubis, where we're like, okay, yes, it's not 3-3 like forever. Every time on the attack, we're at least see Genji for a little bit. Will be Edison, not Alpha E. And that is just the way it is. I guess we're never going to see Alpha E Genji again, which makes me sad, but let's see how Edison does this time, because comparatively pretty lackluster on the defense, but dashing back, actually.
Okay. We'll be resetting. Is this just going to be the 3-3, because Fielder is still playing forward? Yep. Okay.
Yeah. They see that Choi Se-won is on the Brigida, and it's not worth taking a risk with, you know, after what happened, especially in mirror comps essentially last time. Could it even have a worse time against KongDoo there on the attack?
Pushing their way forward, jump in from True. Building up a considerable amount of charge here, now up over 50% towards that primal range. Not that much in response from GC Busan Wave. Ritz tagged up, nearly getting knocked out of the mech, looking for that stomp. Leap comes back in, True gets tagged up quite a bit, so has to retreat.
Support ult lead for GC Busan Wave because of this.
Wasn't gonna get popped, out, taken down, Ion traded out, primal rage through from True. Already down to half HP as the rally call will come out from Choi Se-won, looking to armor up his team members. Agatha spamming away, manages to take down Ritz. Still staying alive. Graviton Surge in from Merit, locking up 2. They will go ahead and scoop up these final kills, so KongDoo Panthera maintain control of the point.
That was a huge rally from Choi Se-won. That's the saving grace right there, getting that armor up, and then they have now both support ultimates. Fielder used his. So KongDoo is in a great spot. Sure, Edison holds their grab, but they have the answers, so they're not afraid. They're not afraid of that at all. May not even need it with the armor they're already holding. Probably only just have to use one. There's no shatter for Ion yet either. They've got a positional advantage here.
Up here onto the high ground, sound barriers through from Daydream, opening things up for his squad. Ion using the shatter, but doesn't look like he's really caught anybody. Goes in for the pin, gets hit to the ground, but Choi Se-won will be eliminated. Now sound barrier out from Costos. Kleston, however, gonna be knocked out of the mech. Grab into the back with the bomb. Goes ahead, puts True and Merit in the grave. Team wipe coming in. That will be the cap onto A. The rest of GC Busan Wave pushing forward, looking to get any split spawn members of KongDoo, take them out, gain that extra distance, deny any chance of a corner, hold here for KongDoo.
GC Busan Wave just winning that fight basically without the grab. Both support ultimates had to be used before the grab came down. Yeah, they are going to sneak around here. This is a big risk from KongDoo.
Fire Strike not going to find anything. Ion stunned up into the front, falling down low, but will be able to stay alive. Pop from Kleston does not get anything at all. Barely makes it back into the mech, but it instantly gets melted. Shortly thereafter, KongDoo will just have to reset here now with the longer run back.
This gamble did not pay off. It gives a free push now and 85% of Edison's next grab. When you swing around like that, you're really reliant on the element of surprise, and when you get scouted out, you're always going to take the worst fight because your opponent has positional advantage unless they don't see you, right? And that's where you come in and you get that charge coming through and you get an opening pick, usually on the support. Doesn't happen in this case, and now GC Busan Wave feeling very comfortable on this push.
Yep. High energy here for Edison. Shatter going to be huge. Picks off 2 in the back. True going to be eliminated. Fielder coming up with that kill. Graviton surges in, but Fielder does have that Transcendence, denies away the damage. Keeps everybody alive as GC Busan Wave keeps pushing forward. Already you can see the finish line right there waiting for them. Ion finds a nice little pick off right on the back end. Gets rid of that Brig. And the time bank is just going to be absolutely massive
and after
they push through.
They know there's no trance. That's why the observer's watching Edison right now. This could be the grab to end it all.
Yeah, True already going to be dropped. Right click out from Edison, gives him a double kill, looking for a little bit more. Burns down Agatha. Another wipe coming through. They get the completion. 4 minutes on the clock. They have so many ults.
And KongDoo does not do what GC Busan Wave did in this exact position. They go to contest B. They want to stop the cart there. They take the poor fight instead of the best fight to stop for the contest here. Now they don't even have a chance.
And Grab is going to be locking them up. Sound barrier beat down. Cart will be holding for the moment by Kleston in the back. Also trying to join in. But the rest of the team is just dying. Edison turning around, finds him, melts him out. 0.59 left to go. He does his best to hide on the back of the cart, but they spot him, they take him out, and now KongDoo Panthera in a position where they must reverse sweep if they want to qualify into the round of 8 here today.
There is literally only one win condition in this situation. It's not B, it's actually to match the time, or rather match the distance there, beat it by 0.01 meters. That is the win condition. They went for a fight without ultimates to tag for B. They went for a 3v6 fight. They weren't even all together. They gave a free win to GC Busan Wave on that fight. That was a panic moment, a panic shot call from KongDoo Panthera to call to touch the cart, to go for that fight there. Because GC Busan Wave already had the ult advantage, so you're never going to win that fight, especially not 3v6. And then you're going to get more ult charge, and then you're going to have the respawns there. They're going to go from B to the actual win condition, which is just a few meters past B around that corner, so easily. And that's an unfortunate way to lose. You could see that. You could compare these things, sure, on the defense when KongDoo, or rather when GC Busan Wave was defending, they had the ult advantage and waited for that better fight. But the difference is night and day. I mean, when you take the proper fight, the safer fight, when everyone's ready and you're set up defensively, let them take the time bank. That's okay, because you always want to take every best fight, not every fight just because you want to buy time, especially when the result is right afterwards. You're going to give not just a few distances and a few seconds, you're going to give the map after that fight. So that was a, unfortunately, very poor decision from KongDoo Panthera. They easily had enough time to regroup and look for a better contest. And it cost them the map, and GC Busan Wave is one map a win away from basically locking in that second place. And
yeah,
there you go.
Being good to go. So, yeah, this is rough tidings for KongDoo Panthera. Numbani, their pick, not really that close at all. It was really rough around the edges.
At least the dive worked pretty well for Choi Se-won.
I know, but that's about the only upside. But guys, we're going to go to a quick break again. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes, so don't go anywhere.